Mr. Mockley Backroom Ministries coming at you live and direct one more time. And once again, we come with the story of death energy. That's what I'm going to start calling this is death energy, where they use sacrifice to build up energy for rituals that they're planning. This is the star of, an actor that my daughter liked, a young man, Cameron Boyce, has been around Disney for a long time. As did Hey Jesse. He's now currently doing Descendants. Dies mysteriously at age 20. And of course, it's always from some unknown illness that they say, as far as related to the death. I'm sorry, computer having an issue. So, actor Cameron Boyce, known for the role in Disney's Channel franchise Descendants and the TV show Jesse, has died. He was 20 years old. Boyce's death was confirmed at ABC News by his family Saturday night. The cause of death was announced as due to ongoing medical conditions. So we'll slap all that in. And they say a seizure in another one I read. So, of course, I go to the gematria of Jesse. I want to know of Cameron Boyce. I want to know what's going on. So, put a lot of terms in here because we're going to connect this energy. So, let's start with the term energy itself. So, we see that energy has gematria of 74, 38, 88, which these are numbers we've seen. 74, the number of foundation, 38, number of death, 88. Duality, we talk a lot about 25, you get 2 times 5, it's 10, or 2 plus 5 is 7. 33 again, and 69, we talk about the royal orbs, we talk about portals, we talk about a lot with the number 69. 69 has a lot to do with pi, going in 4 circles, the beginning to the end, back to the beginning. That's what that circle is. Brother Yahi did a nice piece on the Bantu, talking about the Bantu, the true tribes, 58, 13, 77, 10, and when you take 10, you go to your 2 plus 5 in that energy and get 2 times 5 and get 10. So that has a relation with the Bantu and the energy they're trying to do with African Americans here in this country to get us wrapped up. They need our energy for whatever it is they're trying to do. We go to Cameron, we get 69 off bat. 69, go to energy, 69. It's going to come into play when I show you the next little piece. But Cameron equals 69 energy. That's why I'm starting to call this death energy. Someone has to die to get this energy going. 33, of course, they're a symbolic number. 120, which is 12, completion. 39, which has a lot to do in reverse to time. I watched a piece that talked about time being God. Saturn, the keeper of time, can reverse 39. We'll do another piece. 29, we get inside the Cameron, 65, and then another 29. So 229. You take his full name, you get 11956, which is 11. 205, which gives that 25, going back to that energy. 61, which is a God number. 111, which has to do with time. We go right back to time because, like I say, they have something planned coming up in these next 2 months. They need as much death energy as they can get. Then we go to the show he's a part of. Now, this show is I let my daughter watch this show, but the undertones of the show are not good. The show is about kids who are children or descendants of the villains of fairy tales, from Snow White to people like Maleficent, just a mixture, the evil godmother, the evil stepmother, all these evil people, and these are their children, and he's a descendant of one of these children. So we see 108, 36 in this, 189, 108 can turn 18 or 8, 189, 63, 49, which we know is has a lot to do with prophecies and revelations. 103 was number 13, was our number of change. From Los Angeles is Cameron. He's from Los Angeles. So Los Angeles gives you that gematria of 49 also. Get that gematria of 49, 103, 13. Descendants, 103, 13. So you see what the energy is needed for Descendants 3, which is coming out. He's going to be a part of this Descendants 3 movie. So we need death energy for that. Okay, a lot of 49 descendants. Los Angeles 49. He's a Los Angeles latest women. We just had 2 earthquakes. Let's drop that in there. 2 earthquakes, more energy, more ritual. Earthquake could go 126, 171, 171, which is an 18 prime number. 63, we saw 63 already. 63 is not a prime, but kind of gives you that idea. 123, 120 or 12, and just go back and you see how they relate to energy. You see how they relate to energy. Descendants is 108, earthquake. And 171 is the 18th prime number. 108 is nothing but 18. That's all it is. Just the continued same energy. 45, we talk about the coming king. This is what this whole ritual is about. Opening up a portal in San Francisco area, the Bay Area. I'm just going to say the Bay Area now. And the king will come, or the coming king will come from that portal. That's what this whole idea is about. The coming king, the 9 ceremony. Get your 9 ceremony right there. And look up some of the symbolism, some of these numbers. Okay, I'm gonna put death in here. Death equals 3820. This young man was 20 years old. We saw in the story. Death equals 20. Cameron 20. That energy 25. Energy is 25. So death is nothing but a doorway. That's all death is. 1937. Death is just our doorway to another dimension, to another life, to another world. We don't know where it's going to lead because we haven't died yet. But when we die, we'll find out. CERN, we talk about portals. CERN equals 40, 22, 68, 23, 20. Cameron dead at 20. So Cameron is a CERN. He's a portal. His death will lead to something. That's why they need this death energy. 38, CERN, the portal. We talk a lot about portals and CERNs. It might sound crazy, but this is what these people are doing. Death energy. There's books on death energy. So 88, 69, death energy is real. These people really believe that through death, they can conjure up and open portals, which they're trying to do in the Bay Area. A lot going on in the Bay Area. Look at DeMarcus Cousins just goes to the Lakers. That's why the Browns, people were talking about the Lakers being a favorite for next year because there's going to be a lot of energy in that Bay Area. I'll go even deeper with you guys. Our friend Camilla Harris is from the Bay Area. 38, CERN, portal, 40. Camilla Harris is from that area. See, like I said, we're not crazy. This is nothing that we created. CERN is 40. Camilla is 40. Camilla is a CERN. Something's going to happen in the Bay Area. They're trying to open the gateway. Gateway for what they believe is the coming king, which is my opinion. Alright, so let's go to date durations real quick. Some of this I want you guys to start doing on your own. So Cameron died July 6, 2019. Date was 5225. A lot of energy on that day. So I'm going to really start looking for dates with energy. So that's a date with a lot of energy. 13 and 52 numerology and 23. All this stuff, a lot of this stuff we found in his name. And for any naysayers, see the 25 right there? See that energy? 33. That's why he was picked on this day, not just for the TV show, and we'll talk about that in a second. So this is Descendants 3. This is the third Descendants. He dies 27 days before the release of Descendants 3. You take 27, you get 2 plus 7, which is 9. You can do 2 times 7, which is 14, which has a lot of symbolism. We talk a lot about 14. 14 can be just quickly flipped to 41. That's all it is. 13, the number of change. So with Cameron, Descendants 3 comes out on a day with 49 numerology. You already know what time it is. I'm talking about, let me pull up a couple of things. All right, so 49 is our number of revelation. Revelation. So his death is going to be a revelation for something. That's why he was picked. That's the power that these people try and play with. So 49, of course, leads to revelation. Has a lot to do with revelation. 22, 29, and 20. He's 20 years old. They show Descendants 3, the movie, will be released on a date with 20 numerology. That's why Cameron was picked. That's why he was chosen. Okay. And then there was something else I saw. Kind of bothered me. I'll go one back here. If I can pull it up. So here we see Cameron, born in LA, May 28th. Died July the 6th. And they put this piece of height 5'7" in there. Do we have any 5'7"? But 5'7" is 7 plus 5 equals 12. That's why they put that. Remember, 12 is the number of completion. So we talk about completion. So he dies, and we'll close with this. We go from his birthday to the release of that movie is 2 months, 5 days. There's your 25. 66 days. Prophecy. Prophecy is 66. Prophecy is 66. See, prophecy 666 or 66 is all prophecy is. So, young man, 29 is in there. So, a lot of sick stuff that goes on and do Disney. And we let our children watch some of this filth, fern filth. But a lot of sickness goes on with Disney. But another person sacrificed right before the opening of a movie during a time with earthquakes in LA to get that energy going in the San Francisco area, because they're going to do something. And I want to warn everybody in that area from the Bay down to really, really be mindful of what's going on. Around 8/11, get the fuck up out of there. Just take off, go on vacation. I don't care where you go, get your families out of there, because something's going to go down. Mr. Maki, peace and hair grease.